Good morning, everybody. It's the wifey here, and I just watched Xavier walk to the bus stop. His bus should be passing soon, and I am just chilling on the couch. It is Thursday, May 26th, and yeah, I ain't really got nothing to talk about today. Um, We're not doing anything special. Alan started his new job on Tuesday. He seems to be liking it a lot, which is very good. His stress level has went down. I can tell just by when he comes home from work. I can tell that his stress level is went down a lot. So yeah, that's a very very good thing for him and his health. I hope that he continues to like the new job. But yeah, seems like he's liking it. We're in our last couple of weeks of school here, and we got a few things coming up, like Xavier's Field Day. Dakota has a choir concert coming up in June. So yeah, we're just looking forward to that. It's a long weekend for everybody. Monday is Memorial Day, so y'all enjoy that holiday, barbecue, cookout, enjoy family. Yeah, just live in love. So, um, that's about it. I got some designing to do today, and I know y'all probably always either don't listen to that part, or y'all probably just be saying, "What is she talking about designing? What the hell is she talking about?" So, yeah, I have talked about it before, but I do digital scrapbooking. And basically, digital scrapbooking is just like traditional scrapbooking, except we just do it all on a computer. That's it. Um, you know, Traditional paper scrapbookers use paper and scissors and glue and all of this stuff to make beautiful albums, but ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't got time for that. So, yeah. Um, when I found digital scrapbooking, maybe about 8 years ago now, my kids were little, and I didn't have time to have all this paper and glue and scissors all over my house trying to make some scrapbook albums with their photos. But I wanted a way to preserve the memories that we had and the photos that we had. So I really like the digital aspect of it, being able to do everything on the computer, and still be able to achieve the effect that I wanted. So I got into it, started learning how to make the layouts and, find the products that I could buy or get for free or whatever the situation was. And yeah, I got good at it. So I have some scrapbook albums that I've had printed. And basically, it's just like a photo album, but prettier. And, you can put the story with it. Growing up, my mom and dad had like photos albums, excuse me, photo albums on photo albums on photo albums. We had pictures everywhere, but we never had the story. So, once you grew up, like when I go back and look at all of those pictures and photo albums, I'm always like, where was we at? What were we doing? Why was I smiling, or why was my brother looking mad? You don't know the story. And as parents, like my parents, they don't remember the story. They getting older. So with the digital scrapbooking aspect, I can actually keep those stories and write the stories on the pages as well. So I'm gonna try to show y'all some stuff today. We're gonna switch to my screen capture um, on my PC, and then I can kind of go through what my pages look like, and explain it a little bit more. So when I say I'm designing, I'm actually making the products for other digital scrappers to use to preserve their memories and make their pages. So, yeah, when I go to the basement every day when the kids leave and I say I'm designing, that's what I'm working on usually. So I'm gonna switch to my PC screen capture, and you'll hear me talking, and I'll kind of go over a few little quick things so you can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. But that's pretty much all I got planned today. I got to look through some papers for Alan and find some of our house info that he needed, and I need to cancel a doctor appointment and reschedule it. And that's it, I think. So, yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll holler at y'all later. Hey, everybody. So, it's the wifey, and I'm back. And this is my screen capture. So let me get this out the way, and we will open up some stuff and show you all. Like I was saying, I keep the digital scrapbooks, and I end up printing out the layouts into a photo-like album that my kids can sit and read and look at all their old pictures and some of what my layouts look like. I'll go through a few of them for you just through the years. This one is just about a trip to the Tennessee Aquarium in Chattanooga. I didn't really have a story per se to go with this, so yeah, I just put the date on there, how old they were and where we were at, so that way when they look back at this, when it's in the album, they'll be able to know that, you know. So that's one. This one is about Easter, in April of 2009. So I put that on there, and then I also put like a little excerpt about where we were at and what we did that day, so that way they'll be able to know that later on, or you know, when my grandkids look at this, they'll be like, oh, you know, that was my mama or that was my daddy, you know, they were so little, and they can see what they were doing in that time in their life. Here's another one about Xavier's surgery, in August of 2014. And this was after the surgery when we came home. And then I just put like a little journal about what happened and how he was feeling and how he handled the surgery. And, you know, a few pictures. Another one from January 31st, 2015. And this was just the impromptu photo shoot that I did with the kids. They were actually wanting to take some photos, so I was taking some photos, and then Xavier was being all lovey with his sister, which he doesn't do a lot, but he wanted to hug her in the picture, and she was acting silly about it. So, you know, this would be like one of those regular photos in some photo album that they would be like, why were we doing that? What was happening? You know, it wasn't like any type of event that we were going somewhere special. It wasn't anybody's birthday. But that way, when they look at the album, they'll know, like, that was the day that they were being silly, I guess, you know. Just gives them the story that goes with it. This one doesn't have a story with it. It's just what I call a pretty layout that, you know, it's just a photo of them together. I have a quote about being a mom, but it's not, doesn't have a story attached to it. This one is from Christmas of 2015, and I actually put a little story here about, what does it say? Basically just talks about the year overall, the year for 2015. Since this was like an end of the year photo, I just took that opportunity to do a little excerpt about how our year went in general. This one is from January of this year, and I definitely wanted to capture this page because they were sled surfing, as they called it. So yeah, I definitely wanted a little story about that and what they were doing that day, so that way they can go back and look at that later on. And this last one is from Dakota's birthday this year. And this page is, everything on this page is something that I actually designed for a product that I've put in my store to sell to other digital scrapbookers. So yeah, like these balloons, I made them, you know, the background paper, I designed that, you know, pick the colors for the kit, and, you know, all of that good stuff, I guess. So when I say I'm designing, this is actually the type of stuff that I'm working on right here. This is like what we call the product preview, the packaging for the kit. Like when you go to a store and something is in a package, that's the photo of what it should look like. So yeah, this is the product packaging for my product. And it tells the name of it, tells my design name, and then this is the store that it's being sold at down here. So yeah, so like I said, the balloons, you know, the word art, that's what it's called, where you see these words, and the little ribbons, the flowers, the butterfly, you know, all the background papers. This is what I'm working on when I say I'm designing. So this is my product kit folder, and like I said, there's the single balloons, there's the banner that I made. Yeah, so when I say I'm designing, I am really down here, you know, doing this, making designs that can be used by not only myself now, because I use my products, but I also sell them to other digital scrappers that use these to keep their pages now, to make their layouts and keep their memories. So yeah, that's what I do. I'm down here scrapping and designing pretty much every day. And if I'm not designing that day, then usually I am working on advertising them or getting stuff uploaded to my store online, different stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. That's my day, and I'm about to get to it. I'm working on a, let me see, working on a kit now, or a product now for summer, and it's called Summer Crushing. And yeah, so that's what I'm working on now. These are what the background papers look like. And I'm working on some of the elements now for it. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. And I just wanted to kind of go over and give y'all a little quick explanation of what I'm talking about, so that way at least now you won't just be sitting around like, what the hell is she talking about? I don't know. So yeah, that's it. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
If you like this video, hit that subscribe button to stay updated with Fitz-Live 5 and my daddy's beats. Until next time, peace, love, and hair grease.